Hello, family. Welcome to another session of Mathsfanatics247. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to do the 5-number summary and sketching the box-and-whisker, and also commenting on the skewness or distribution of the data from the box-and-whisker diagram you would have drawn. Okay, so here I just put two data sets for practice purpose. Ne? So we're going to do 5-number summary for this data and 5-number summary for that data. Okay, let's start with this one, right? Remember the 5-number summary, right? It's composed of minimum value, right? Maximum value, right? It's composed of lower quartile, which is Q1. Then it's composed of median, which is Q2. And then it's composed of upper quartile, ne? Upper quartile. Okay, let me just write them this side as well. So it's mean equals to max equals to Q1, which is the lower quartile, Q2, which is the median, Q3, right, which is the upper quartile, ne? Q3, sharp. So now let's go and find this from the data, ne? Awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, the first thing you need to verify is that your data is arranged from smallest to biggest. So I have 3, 5, 7, 12, 13, 16, 17, 17, 23, 31, and 32. So my data is arranged in ascending order. I'm happy. So I can easily see that my minimum is what? Is 3. Then I can easily see that my maximum is 32. So 32 there. Awesome. And then now let's get our quartiles. Ne? For quartiles, I want you to listen to me properly. Ne? Like listen to me properly. So how many data sets do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're always going to find the main middle term, which is your median. The normal way of finding median, just like the way we did in grade 9, right? So if I have 11 terms, the main median will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Remember, it divides the data into 2 equal parts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the left, right? Awesome. And then, which means my Q2 is 16 there. 16. Right. Awesome. And then after you find the Q2, you're always going to cancel it. Ne? So you cancel the Q2. Now your Q1 is the median of this part here. Ne? This part, excluding this cancelled one, you exclude it. Ne? It's cancelled. It's no longer part of our thing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means my median will be here, right? So that will be my Q1. Ne? So my Q1 will be 7, right? Then we can all see that my Q3 will be the middle for the right, which is 23. So my Q3 is 23. And then I'm done with the 5-number summary. Again, you should know that the 5-number summary is made up of the 3 quartiles, which is quartile 1, quartile 2, and quartile 3. You should know how to get them when you're given a data set like that. And then minimum and maximum. Okay, perfect. Now let's go to this data to do the same thing. On this data, I can see that I have a little bit of an issue here. Why? Because the data is not arranged in ascending order. So I have to arrange it first, right? Let's quickly do that. So I have 1. I have 2, which is out. 1 is out. Then I have what? I have 6 and 7. 6 and 7. So they are out. I have 11 and 14. So 11, I have 14 there. So they are out. And then I have 16. So 16, and then I have this 18 and that 18. Right, I have 18. And then I have another 18. So this 18, that 18, and the 16 are out. Then I have 24, right? 24. Perfect. I can easily see that my minimum is 1. My max is 24. Now let's do the quartiles, right? Perfect. Let me count how many terms I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I have 10 terms, the middle must be between 5 and 6 then, right? So that's where my Q2 lies, right? Remember, if we have 2 terms in the middle, we add them and divide by 2, right? So I have 14 plus 16, all divided by 2. Then that will give me how much? This is 30 divided by 2, which is 15, right? I'm sure we can all see that, right? We can all see that. No. There's a mistake. There's a mistake there. There's a mistake. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So the middle is between 5 and 6. It's here. So let me verify 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember the middle, which is the Q2. This is Q3, that's Q2. So the Q2, right? It divides the data into 2 equal parts on the left and on the right. So I had rushed that. I didn't even verify. I'm sorry about that. So now my Q2 will be 11 plus 14 divided by 2, which is 12.5 if you press a calculator, right? Awesome. And then remember I said we're going to cancel it out now, right? So it's out. Then I can see that my Q1 will be here between 2 and 6, right? Remember the Q1 is the middle for this part, right? Then the Q3 is the middle for that part, right? So the middle for this part is between 2 and 6. So I'm going to add 2 plus 6 divided by 2. This will be 8 divided by 2, which is 4, right? Awesome. And then here, my middle terms are 18 and 18. So I'm going to add 18 plus 18 all over 2. Should give me how much? 36 over 2 is 18, right? So now I have the 5-number summary for both my diagrams, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to draw the box and whisker for this one and comment on the distribution for this one, because this one and that one is the same procedure basically, right? I just wanted to show you how to get the quartiles and the quartiles when you have odd number of terms and when you have even number of terms. But the procedure for the box and whisker is now going to be the same. Okay, let's go to the box and whisker now. So our box and whisker, we're going to look at the proper scale. It must always have a proper scale. Here I'm seeing that the biggest term is 32 and the smallest is 3. So in this case, I can go up in 3s. Perfect. So I'm going to start with a 3 here. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, then 33, right? Sharp. And then we can do our box and whisker now easily. So 3, I'm going to put it here as a dot. And then I also need to put 32. So 33 is there. So 32, I can put it somewhere there, right? Somewhere here. Then this is my 3. Sharp. And then we tick. And then 7. must be closer to 6. Ne? I can put it here, basically there, like that. Obviously, since I'm just using a mouse, it's not going to be straight, but you're going to draw straight ones. So that one is fine. And then medium, it's 16. So 16 is closer to 15, right? So there. So we're going to put it from here to there. Ne? There, do you see it? Sharp. And then 23 must be very closer to this side, right? So, which is there. Huh? Then we can join them now. You join here. The line now doesn't go through the quartiles. No? You join there. Sharp. Then you join the top of the quartiles, right? Perfect. Then that should be your box and whisker, right? So we're done with drawing the box and whisker. We're done with the 5-number summary. We just left with commenting on the skewness. Ne? The skewness we comment, we find it by doing this. Ne? Q2 minus mean must give you the answer there, and then you can say max minus Q2. Ne? You get the two answers. Sharp. Let's do that on a calculator quickly, right? For skewness, you're always going to do this. Ne? I'll explain why now. So Q2 was 6. Let me just do this so that you can see them properly. So Q2 was 16, right? So 16 minus the smallest, which is 3. I get 13. So it's 13, which means the distance from here to there, this distance here is 13. But obviously, you're just going to use a pencil here. This information is not needed on your box and whisk. It's just here to help you to get the distribution after you remove. Ne? Perfect. And then we have to do max minus Q2 now. Okay. So what is my maximum value? 32 minus Q2, which is 16, right? 32 minus 16, yes. Which is 16, right? Which is 16. So you have 16, which means the distance from here to there, it's 16, right? Then the bigger one always takes the skewness. Ne? So in this case, it's skewed to the right. Do you see it? So skewed to the right. Why? Because the right side is bigger. Sometimes you can say positively skewed. Ne? Skewed. Because the right hand side is the biggest distance. If this was the biggest, we are going to say skewed to the left or negatively skewed. And that's about it with skewness, ladies and gentlemen. And we're done with this question, right? If you really found this helpful to understand these concepts, please be kind to share with family and friends and advise them to do so too. And so too, if you haven't clicked a subscription button, please do so for more fire activities. Thank you very much. See you soon. Thank you.